Good morning, this is Rachel, also known as Ditsy Diamond Painter, and coming to you with a little whip and chat on what's been going on with my week and how far I've got with my painting, and yeah, just only it's a quick chat. I've got more done than I expected, considering I'm decorating my bedroom, because I've got some new wardrobes coming next week. I've got a nice cup of tea, so I'm trying to film this before the kids are all up and out of bed. Oh, I'm on a really I'm on a fairy wing, and they're so, I think nearly all 240 colours are in this little section here. Yeah, it's too early in the morning. What one am I going to do? The thing is, there's only about, at the maximum, maybe 5 of the same colour, so it's going to be a lot of swap and changing. So I might, on the camera, finish this section along here. I think I need to lift the camera a bit, excuse the wobble. That might be a bit better. Right, find something with more. I have started, because there's so few of some of the things left. I can't see what I'm doing now. Again, where am I? I've changed my camera angle again, because when you get to different parts of the painting, it's you have to move it around on the desk, and so I can't put my camera where it was before, and then my desk is on an angle, so there's only certain parts of the desk that I can put the phone on to film. The things you don't think about when you decide to do a video. So yeah, so I'm decorating my bedroom. So I've stripped one wall because I've got some new wallpaper. I'm changing it round my bedroom, so the main headboard wall is going to have dark sparkly, literally one, there's only one of that colour. So I'm not trying to show you my wallpaper because it's so pretty. I had to compromise with Mr. P because I wanted I know I'm 42 and I should grow up a bit, but I wanted unicorn wallpaper because I love unicorns. Just grab a sip of tea. It's my first cup of tea today. I wanted unicorns, or I even saw a really nice fairy wallpaper, and he really put his foot down on the fairy. So let's see if I can show you. I don't know if you can see that. So it's like dandelions with we go, dragonflies, and there's all glitter in it. So that's going to look really pretty. And that's on one wall. And then the rest is like a, it's not a dark purple, but it's darker than I thought it was going to be. But that's fine, it's going to look really nice once it's done. Yeah, so that's what I've been doing. So I managed to get 2 coats on the walls yesterday. So we'll be doing the ceiling today because it's going to need a good few coats to cover the previous paint. And then, so I'm going to, see that? So I've got these little tubs. So they're bigger than the ones that are joined up as 4, but I still can't fit my pen in. So even though there's only a couple of the colour, I have to tip them because I can't get my pens too thick. So yeah, so we've been painting, but then we had to go and get the paint. But Mr. P had to pay for it, so I had to wait for Mr. P to come home from work on payday to get it, which was Wednesday. It's Friday today. I normally do a whip and chat on a Thursday, but I needed to get that painted started because of my wardrobes come on Thursday. So I need to get the painting finished so I can put my wallpaper up. And I haven't hung wallpaper in years. I normally just paint the walls, but no. I'm having wallpaper this time. I think that's it. No doubt the drill fairy's been able to take one off, or the drill pixie will come and change the symbol. So the kids are also all off school and college at the same time. So Max, to be fair, Max and Mikey, my 2 youngest, they've been helping stripping, and Max loves painting. Max loves DIY. He actually wants a tool kit, a tool set for Christmas, but he doesn't want a kid's tool set. He's been looking, he doesn't want a kid's, he wants a proper adult course or tool kit with proper saws. And not little kid saws. So I don't know what we're going to do to dissuade him on that choice. Yes, but he got upset with me because I didn't let him strip enough wallpaper. He's only 9, so he can't reach the higher pieces. But that's the kind of kid he's one of them kids that will go in the bathroom and then come out and say, Mum, do you want to look at this? And he's cleaned the bathroom. He doesn't clean the toilet. I don't think the male of the species, know how to clean a toilet properly. Because no one in my house does it. So this one is, so I have to get up every time to shape a symbol. So it's a tree symbol. I've not had any trouble with reading any of the symbols. Actually, that's a fib. This symbol here threw me, let's see if I can find it, through a right kilter, because it was, when I first come across it, you don't come across it often, It looks like a black square on a yellow background. It's not, it's a burger. I could not find for the life of me a black square on a yellow. It threw me through a right kilter. But and it was just one on a section, just one random burger, which has been like that for most of it, bar a little bit in the light on the boat. Now and then I've spoke to my oldest the other day. He's finally got, he's still in student accommodation at the minute. He's got a full-time job in Manchester. But he was still in his student accommodation until the end of this month. While he was trying, because he's paid up till then. But he keeps looking at flats, and then they're interested in flat. He's sharing with two friends, and then it falls through. They don't show up for the view. I don't know if it's because it's three men trying to share that they go funny with them, but yeah. So but now he's definitely got somewhere to live. I asked him questions about it, but he didn't actually view it because he couldn't get out of work to view it. So his flatmates had gone and they'd sent him photos. He doesn't think to send me the photos. So Andrew, if you're watching this, send me the photos of where you're moving to. So he'll be moving out this weekend. One of his friends, mum and dad, are going up and helping them move. But you know, I am so proud of him at the minute, because we really thought he was going to end up back at home. Yeah, getting back into his old ways, but no, he's done it off his own back. His nan hasn't done it for him or anything like that. He's done all this with his mates off his own back, and he really needs to be proud of himself, because because like I said, we were a bit worried about what he was going to do and if he would actually do anything. Or he's one of them, you have to put a bum up his bum just to motivate him, really. But no, he's done it, so I couldn't be prouder. So like I say, I was on about it with my friend. She come round the other day. I was saying I'd rather him be in Manchester and I miss him than him home and we just clash all the time, because we don't live well together, especially not as now he's older and you expect things more from our adults, and when they don't act like it at home, it can get a bit frustrating. I'm trying to find a colour that I might be able to do more than 3 of. No doubt. So the next one is there. Okay. So I'll be back in 1 minute. I've just got to get something. So as you know, sorry about that. I thought it should have been there and it had been moved, so I have. My friend come the other day and got me a little present. Let me just... It says, "I don't give a sip." With a little unicorn. Apparently it changes colour as well when your drink warms up. That even matches my nails. Yeah, my friend come round on Wednesday night. I'm getting confused on my days. It's the only thing when you don't have school runs, and it's Friday. Yeah, so that was really nice because I haven't had anyone come round on the evening since pre-COVID. Mr. P has. But my mates haven't. So it was nice for one to come round Wednesday, and she got a little present for me. And then, I don't know what it is with cups, because I've got another friend. Now, this friend I've had for, well, since we were at school. There's a handful of us that are... You see my mug? I don't use it because it's like an ornament in my room. There, and there's Nick having a coffee, because she actually works in Costa's. That's me. I'm drinking a cup of tea, trust me. And that's Claire with a glass of wine. And she had that specially done. And I love it. I do, I love it, because I haven't seen them in ages. It's all... I cried when I got it. And then it's got on the front, "You're my people." And they're my people. I don't speak to them often, but they're my people. So there's my rigmarole on cups. What else? It's getting closer to when my mummy and daddy are coming. So that'll be good. And my mum's an amazing crafter. She doesn't diamond paint. She finds she doesn't, but she crochets, knits, embroiders, patchworks. She doesn't cross stitch. Yeah, but the stuff that she's done is amazing. So I might do a video on actually the things she's made, and then in Scott, where she obviously they're from Brum. You don't get an accent like mine and not be brought up in Brum, but they moved to Scotland a fair few years ago. But so I want to do a video on a patchwork quilt that my mum did for a university degree, and it is the most beautiful quilt I have ever seen. And it's got the seasons, it's got embroidery, it's got printed photos of ants, so it's like a family tree within the quilt. It's absolutely beautiful. So when I go to Scotland next year, because we're not going this year, it's too expensive, I'm definitely planning on doing a video just on that quilt alone, because it's absolutely stunning. The work she put into it. I remember her doing it because she did a teaching degree when I was in secondary school. So I remember her making the quilt, and I remember her sitting there embroidering and working out how to, because you know, you're talking 30 odd years ago. God, I feel old when I say that. and she was still working out. Printing photos onto fabric was quite new, and especially if you were doing it from home. And yeah, she put an awful lot of work in it, and it's something that she definitely should be very proud of. See, my nan, she did sew. Well, that's my mum's mum. She did sew, and she did sew into fix things, if that makes sense. I don't remember her doing things to make things, but she sew, and then she knit, and she I remember my nan teaching me, trying to teach me how to knit, because I'm telling you now, I cannot knit. I've even tried to teach myself again as an adult through YouTube. I mean, my mum would do it if she was closer, but it's just one of them. Do that one. It's just one of them. It's a talent I haven't got. I can cross stitch, and I used to cross stitch all the time, but I lost my mojo for cross stitching a few years ago, and I've just never got it back. And then obviously I found diamond painting, which is a scary obsession. But yeah, my mum I've got Teddy's, a unicorn and a bag puss, the cat. If anyone knows who Bag Puss is, it was like a cartoon when I was little, of a luminous pink and cream striped cat, and that's who my cat Bag Puss is named after. I always said I wanted a ginger cat and name it Bag Puss after because I used to love the cartoon when I was little. And I've got a ginger cat, so I named him Bag Puss. Or the kids call him Bogey, and Mr. P calls him Bogey, because he's got like a little ginger patch right under his nose, and then he's got black on his nose, and he looks like he's got bogies. So they call him Bogey, and he answers to Bogey as well. Anyway, right off on a tangent then, talking about pets when I'm on about my mum's crafting. I've got a beautiful unicorn crocheted blanket. I've got an absolutely stunning patchwork brain's gone, blanket. And this is this one. So this one, how many is that? There's 4 of this one, so I will tip it. Which again, I think is going to be another video of things I've done that, excuse me, that I've got that my mum's made me. She makes her own birthday cards, so she does that kind of thing as well. See, I'm not into that kind of stuff. I like the idea of crochet, but yeah, I can't afford another obsession, to be honest. So I'm just going to stick to what I know and what I love to do. And I have got some cross stitch kits, because I'm struggling to diamond paint in the living room. I sit at my desk to diamond paint in the dining room, but I know I can get comfortable with cross stitching, so I might try and do that a bit on the evening, because again, I'm trying to find things that stop me wanting to eat on the night time, because I have actually lost through not eating because I'm skint. I am eating. I'm eating my meals. I'm eating meals. But I can't have a big bag of crisps on the night, and I can't because I can't afford it. I need to make sure the kids have their treats. So, and I've actually lost over half a stone in just over a week. No, 2 weeks. We'll say 2 weeks. And so it does work, but I need to do. I'm not one of them that can just sit there and watch telly and my brain doesn't work like that. It used to. I used to watch telly all the time, but then again, did I? Because I used to read while I was watching telly. So I don't know. So I might get a cross stitch out. I'm very much a multi starter on cross stitch, because when you go wrong on a cross stitch, you've got to unpick, and I don't go wrong in the first couple of stitches. I go wrong about, I realise I've gone wrong about 10 stitches after, 10 different colours after, and then I have to unpick everything I've done, because it's not just one stitch it'll be, it's through the whole thing off kilter. So so I might pick a cross stitch up, but I need a decent light if I'm going to be doing cross stitch for in the living room. Trying to think of one I can. So I'm just concentrating to think of a colour I could. That's the thing now, when there's only little bits of colour. And then I've got this, and it's a different kind of storage. It's a bit like the Tic Tac boxes, but they're square, so you can fit a lot more in them than the Tic Tac boxes, I think. And I'll show you quickly with this one, but I might pour. Oh yeah, because there's 5. I get my pen, and they fit in there. So if you only want that one, it fits just like that. And I find that really handy on this diamond painting, because there is so many sections with multiple, just one colour, which is what happens with such a. The blankets are all falling off around me, making me uncomfortable. So yeah, they're really good for if you've got to do just one drill on. You don't even have to tip it out. You can. That's if your wax is good. I mean, this wax is really good, and I keep meaning to write it down where I got this wax from, because the only time I really had to swap out my wax is when it was that hot, it was melting, it was going like chewing gum. So I had to keep, so I was losing it. It was sticking to the drills a bit. But yeah, if anything, sometimes it can be a bit, this wax can be a bit too strong. And it won't let go of the drill. I have to actually prise them off with what do you call it? Tweezers. Too early in the morning. That's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. So the weather has now cooled down. So that's made things a lot better. Because originally I was supposed to be decorating last week, sorry, but there was no way I was doing that. The wardrobes would have come undecorated if that was the case, because there was no way I was doing decorating, especially hanging wallpaper and that in that kind of heat. So yeah, it's a lot. So we've had, it's tipping it down now actually. Not as much as it has been. We've had some flash flooding and some, you know, real heavy downpours of rain, which has actually, yeah, it's cooled down a lot, so we can all breathe. It's not muggy now, so. Next one I'm doing is the bin. Oh, I've had a pre-order come from DAC, which I did pay shipping on, but shipping, because I had points, I could get like I've got lots of points actually, so $100 off. So I thought, right, I'm going to give it a go. I'm going to do the $100 off. And then see what the shipping and that does. So it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. So this is, like I said, it's a while ago, but not that long ago. I'm trying to work out. Anyway, so yeah. So thought nothing of it. And then I get a notification saying, oh, you know, it's en route. Woohoo! And it's going to be delivered Wednesday. Yeah, so it said it was being delivered Wednesday, and I get a knock on the door on Tuesday. And I answer the door, and it's the UPS with my DAC. So I was like very excited. So sip of tea. Oh yeah, I've got your parcel here, but you've got to pay £50 customs before we can give it you. Well, I haven't got £50. I haven't got 50p that Tuesday. Mr. P didn't get paid till the next day, so he couldn't even transfer the money for me. I said, well, I haven't got the £50. I haven't got that cash on me because I've had to do that before. And luckily I got the cash on me, but I hadn't got the cash on me. I hadn't got it in my bank. So he said, oh, well, do you want to pay by card? I was like, no, well, I've got no money. You know, you'll have, it's £50. £50 is a lot of money. You'll have to take it back and then bring it back next week when I get some money. And he looked at me as if I'd grown a second then. I can't be the first person. If they're turning up at people's doors with no warning, no text message, no email, with £50 customs, there's no way there's people that aren't saying you'll have to send it back, because that's an extortionate amount of money. But with the delivery and the customs, it costs more than what my painting was that I didn't pay. Do you get what I mean? Oh. So anyway, I kept looking at the updates, and then they said they were going to re-deliver the next day, which would have been the Wednesday. So I said to my other half, I said to Mr. Pell, I said, they're going to deliver this parcel. I've got to pay £50 customs, which he wasn't happy about, because, you know, if you see how many diamond paints I really don't need anymore. They said they're coming out Wednesday. They're coming out today. I did tell them not to do it till next week, but they're saying they're coming out today. So we had to go out shopping. So I left the bank card with Nicholas, my 17-year-old, in case they come and they wanted this £50. So they don't turn up. So I thought, oh, maybe they're going to do it next week. Thank God. So then I can't remember what it was saying on my phone, but I wasn't worried about it. And then last night I looked at my phone and it said that I refused package and I'm refusing to pay. No, I hadn't refused to pay. I just couldn't pay that day. I cannot be the first person that has happened to. Not with the amount. I mean, there's people that buy a lot bigger things than that, and I just don't know. But so anyway, Diamond Art Club. I mean, it's not their fault. It's one of them things, hit and miss. But this is the second time I've been really stung by customs. And you know, it's I've managed. So Diamond Art Club emailed me saying that the company had been back in touch. No, they did not bring it back. They didn't try a second time. They didn't contact me. They must have my information, because they were informing me that they were delivering it. They didn't ask for it, so I had to try and work out how to pay customs. And it was, when I was going on the site, it wanted me to sign up to a whole app. I'll be honest, unless I win the lottery, I can't afford Diamond Art Club, especially if I'm going to get £50 customs added on top. I don't mind paying for the delivery, for the postage or whatever, but it's the customs. The customs is even more than the postage was, and it. So I am a little bit upset. I mean, I am on a no buy anyway. If any excuse, it will say a no buy. But then I was thinking of I don't know, because then I really want to do a series of UK based companies. So I don't know, it won't be any time in the next couple of months anyway. Because I don't I really do need to get my stash. So I did do that. I might buy a couple of snack sized ones from British companies, or even European, but I don't know what postage is like that on that either, of different things. So But again, you know, it's like with everyone else, it's when money dictates, really. But I just thought it'd be nice because you know, I see these beautiful kits. I think, oh my life, that's amazing. Let's have a look what they've got on their site. And then it's American, and it doesn't get, they don't ship out, because I would love, absolutely love a Bella Safina diamond painting. Oh. But I can't work out how you pay. Well, I don't think they deliver to the UK for a start, because I can't even put a UK address in. It only comes up with American and I think Canada. Is America states? Is North American? Is the USA states? And then Canada province. Who knows? Does anyone know? Because I don't. Because it says state or province. Well, Birmingham in England is in the list. So I don't know. But I would. I've always wanted, since I first saw one opened, and there was a Alice in Wonderland one on there that I really, really wanted, but I can't. I have still got pre-orders due to come from back in April, so only a couple now. The rest have come. Well, when this one comes, we're more or less all done, but yeah, but I'm so gutted about the customs thing because, you know, if you didn't have to pay the shipping, then you might be able to make it with the customs, or if you didn't have to pay the customs, you might be able to do the shipping. But they're both together, it's just costing more than what I've bought. So it's, and then how do they work it out? How do customs work out who pays customs and who doesn't? Because I had my Craftably come, that's from America. I don't know if it, and that didn't get charged customs. And there was 3 diamond paintings in that, in plastic tubes with extra little knickknacks, and, you know, I just don't know how it works, because if you knew how it worked, you could then, if you really wanted to, if you really needed that diamond painting, because you know, if you do diamond paint, you do it's not just a want, you need that, you cannot not have, and you need it now, because what happens if the company discontinues the painting? And there are paintings out there that really do call out like that. You really do need that painting. So I don't know. You can't even judge the fact to say, well, if I really want this painting, this is how much on average you're going to pay shipping. And then if you knew for definite you was going to get paid customs and you've got to save for it, then you would kind of add that to the cost of the, but when he throws you through the hilt, and you know, there's not even a warning or a letter to give you a chance to pay. They expect the payment there and then. You know, if it's a £5, fair enough. But I mean, I actually had Again, how random. This was last year, so this was before Brexit, because it's definitely customs and more on since Brexit's happened, I know that much. A diamond painting from China. It was a I want to say AliExpress. It would have been last year. It wouldn't have been this year, because I've not bought from AliExpress this year. Oh, actually I have one. One painting off AliExpress this year. All the rest has been storage and stuff. And I paid about £9. £9. I don't even think it was that much. It was a ridiculous amount. It was under a tenner anyway, because that's why I shop on AliExpress. And I think it might have even been a special. No, it can't have been a special drill. I don't know. I know it was a diamond painting. Maybe it was a special drill. Well, like I said, it was under a tenner, and they wanted £12 customs. I thought, I'm not paying £12. It's not worth £12. I haven't paid that much money. And yeah, so I didn't have it. So I haven't even got it to look at and remember. But there's no rhyme or reason to it. But I have noticed. I mean, I've been stung once by customs from China. I've never been stung from Australia, or because I have ordered stuff from Etsy from Australia, which is what the wax in my pens from. I've ordered from Europe, I've ordered from France, I've ordered from, I want to say it was a European country, but I don't know what one it was. And I've never been hit by customs. And then when I first started buying from Diamond Art Club and Craftably and more American based, it was a once in a blue moon. I'd go like 6-7 orders and then just get a random £20, and that was the most. £20. I think £20 the most I've ever paid on customs. And then with the last, since January, nearly every Diamond Art Club I've ordered has had customs on it, which wasn't too bad, like I said, when you're not paying the shipping as well. But when you start paying shipping and then it's starting to add up to more than what paintings, yeah, it's just made it a tad unaffordable when you're struggling anyway. It's, I don't know. So I would like to look at like UK and European based, but I don't even know what shipping's like for Europe because of Brexit now. So I don't know what shipping's like for customs, and because I've seen another company, diamond painting with the besties, French, I think that company was. I can't remember the name of it. And yeah, but again, it's out of my budget at the minute because I'm on a no-ball. So there's my rant about customs. Customs as in taxis, not customs as in customs. So yeah, I am really annoyed because I just don't think they should be turning, you know, is Diamond Art Club as expensive as some of the other companies I've bought from? No, it's not. It's by far, it's definitely of a high quality and worth the money for the product, if that makes sense. But a lot of people out there just can't afford to whack out that much money, and they have to save, and they have to, you know, it's for birthday presents, and it's for Christmas presents, and it's, you know, if I could just buy Diamond Art Club, I probably would just buy Diamond Art Club. But finances do not. And then I've seen people put, well, if you, you know, if you save, if people are moaning that they can't afford Diamond Art Club now, they were saving in the first place. They were saving to get that painting that they love, and, you know, and trying to do the right things by artists, and I don't know. And it's all right saying, well, I'm really struggling with well, there's plenty of companies out there that do licensed work that's more on a budget. So, which there is more but I've not seen any that are as large as Diamond Art Club. Because Diamond Art Club, some of them are massive, and for, you know, just for the size alone, they're worth, you're going to be paying that price whether you're AliExpress or not. So these are ginormous paintings that are going to take some people months to do, because they work, they have families. But to do that big massive painting, they've saved for 4 months or 5 months or 6 months. Or they've waited till Christmas, till someone's bought it them for a present or whatnot. And I just think, that I know it's not Diamond Art Club's fault or anything like that, and there's a few companies that have stopped shipping to the UK and stuff. But it has made it unaffordable. It was unaffordable unless you saved before, and then now it's made it so it's less affordable. And then yeah, you know, the companies that are selling large diamond paintings for £12, it's probably not legally licensed and stuff like that. But I kind of think that you're saying, well, unless you pay £70, you can't diamond paint, if that makes sense. I don't know, it's a really tricky, because it upsets so many people. I mean, I don't know, I get all so confused and blustered about it, because, you know, someone puts on a site, on a Facebook page or something, I can't, you know, DAC can't, I can't afford it anymore. The shipping has tipped it over the edge. Do you know what I mean? I mean, the cost of living's gone up, the cost of fuel's gone up, everything's gone up. So that bit of money that you were saving is less, because everything's gone up in price. General life of living. I mean, my shopping bill is, to feed my kids for a week, is 30-40 quid, sometimes more, especially now they're off school. And I just think Diamond Art Club are an amazing company. The customer service is amazing. I get that they can't afford, especially when I've seen what other companies are now charging for shipping, because they're a definite no-go because of the price of shipping. And if you can afford it, then that's great. But I think, you know, when people are putting, well, I'm saving up, but some people are saving up a year to buy that one diamond painting. You know, they're waiting for that birthday present or that Christmas present, or I don't know. I mean, I've never really thought about it that much, but with the whole customs thing, and, you know, we're in a bit of a tight spot at the minute, and I mean, to be fair, I'm always in a tight spot, but I just think that you're almost scared to say something because people think that you're slagging off a company or something like that, and it's not a case of. People love, it's more Diamond Art Club because that's what I've got the, you know, that's the one I see the most of on Facebook, and I don't really do Instagram, but, and someone will go, oh no, you know, I'm gutted about the shipping, I can't, it's made it so I can't afford it, and then you'll have like 50 comments and nearly all of them are saying, well, save up, and, you know, if they're worth the money. They are worth the money if you've got the money, but if you haven't got the money and it's your kid's birthday and you know, and you, I just get so cross at people for jumping. Sometimes you just want to moan and say, no, I can't afford. Oh, missed two. I'm going on a right tangent here. I've probably been going on way too long. I don't even know what the timing is here on it. So, I don't know. So as you can tell, because of customs, I've been annoyed. Not with Diamond Art Club. I'm not annoyed with Diamond Art Club. I'm annoyed at the fact that there's no... Number one is there's no fixed rules on customs, and there's no fixed rules on fees and charges that can be put on. So how do you budget for something you can't even... And then I think when people say they can't afford these from the companies that everyone would like to buy, everyone would love to be able to afford to buy Diamond Art Clubs. Everyone would love to buy Craftably. Craftably, because we're in the UK, is just an impossibility for me. It is impossible. I would have to save for a year just to get a couple of Craftablys with the shipping costs, because I did try to look at it to see how much when I ordered my Diamond Art Club. I looked at Craftably just to have a look to what the shipping was. The shipping was extortionate. It was absolutely extortionate. Again, not Craftably's fault. I love them, but that has made it unaffordable. It doesn't matter how much you tell me to save. It doesn't matter how much I say to myself. I know I am not gonna run out. I can say to myself, well, right, she's not like you ain't got enough. And I have. I've got plenty. I don't need to buy any more. It's postman. It's yeah, it's stupid that I think that I need to buy them. But there are some people out there that can't afford to do more than one diamond painting at a time. That can't afford even the cheaper license companies, if that makes sense. And if they can afford one, and their budget can only get them 2 for 12 months, I just get, I just feel that they've been it's taken away some of the pleasure of doing that diamond painting. All of us, most people, I don't know any people that diamond paint and they do it because they don't love it. If you do diamond painting, you do it because it's a true, because it does something for me. It took my mind off. It de-stressed me, it calmed me down, it switches my brain off from drama, and it keeps me sane. And it stops me from overthinking, and it gives me a pure sense of you know, that deep. That's what it does for me. I do it because I love doing it. And then when I started looking into I watched a couple of creators going on about, you know, you can get cheaper licensed, and you can get cheaper licensed, but it still isn't cheaper than budget companies. And so my opinion is, it's okay to educate about licensing, because once I found about licensed art and stolen artwork, I do try and not buy stolen artwork. But then when you go down the rabbit hole and start watching all these videos, I kind of wanted to stop, because I didn't even want to even start my YouTube channel, because I just felt like, unless I order a really expensive diamond painting or from a licensed company, or I order, I mean, some YouTubers, and well done to them if they've got the wherewithal and the energy to contact artists to see if you can do a custom diamond painting or whatever, and then you can get a cheaper custom diamond paint. But how many people would that take the fun and joy out of just picking a picture and then, I mean, I just think it's taking some of the joy out of a lot of people that need that that escape, because that's what it is for me. It's an escape. When I diamond paint, I'm escaping from all the things I have to worry about, and I don't know. So that's my rabbit hole of customs, and what do you do about feeling overwhelmed by and pressured by other people to, how can I put it? It makes you not want to diamond paint, doesn't it? If you're living hand to mouth more or less, and it's that treat that, you know, you only do a little bit a night to make you last, because, you know, there's a lot of people out there that do, and you're taking away their ability to do that craft as well. I don't know where the answer lies, but I just feel that it's, you can only do what you can afford. That's how I see it. If you can't afford to do a company, then you can't afford to do a company. If you was doing a so if you was buying from DAC like I do, not buying from DAC, I cannot. Sorry about that. If you was buying from DAC and now it's unaffordable, especially for those that are, you know, from Europe or Australia or anywhere where the shipping's gone, and you were saving to get those paintings, and now that because of the shipping it is unaffordable, that is fine. You can no longer afford to buy from that company. I don't know why people are making other people that are obviously, you know, trying to do the best to do with licensing for artists, and then when it becomes unaffordable, kind of been made to feel even guiltier for doing it. You know, it's taking the joy out of diamond painting. Now, I'm sure in the future, hopefully, Diamond Art Club and some of the other Craftably will find ways for shipping to be, you know, free if you spend over £100 or whatever. But that means then you've got to spend over £100 and then you might still get stung by customs. So really, customs need to start having one rule or another. I don't even know. So people can, if they want to budget for the larger companies, the more, excuse me, you know, like the license companies and things like that, because then there needs to be clearer rules about customs, because people can't risk the customs, because you're going to get loads of people. I mean, I'm lucky Mr. P got paid yesterday, Wednesday. If Mr. P hadn't been paid, I would have had to have my Diamond Art Club sent back to Diamond Art Club. I would not have been able to have afforded the customs, because there's no rhyme reason to customs. So that's we'll change the subject now. We'll change the subject. Because it's put me on a right tangent. So I did do an unboxing of a Diamond Art Club. That didn't work. That's not going up. I don't know what happened. My phone stopped recording again. It must be Diamond Art Club. It's got a thing on my phone. I don't know. So I've got to finish my decorating. So there will be, I'm hoping, a completion and a review, and then a look at like a de-kitting, because I did and ah about not de-kitting, and then because I've got a couple more Diamond Deutschlands of Josephine walls, but I'm not going to be getting to them this year. It's already nearly August. There's no way that I'm going to be able to get to another one. So I'm going to de-kit, and then you'll see my setup for that while I'm de-kitting it. And then I'm going to show you while I'm doing that as well, the setup for my craft desk, because it's got pool noodles and that all the way around it. So yeah, so that's the plan, because even though I'm decorating, I've still managed to get a fair bit more done than I thought now it's cooled down. Yeah. She's looking really pretty. I mean, Mr. P has to put his glasses on to see, but that's Mr. P. He's, and he sometimes does it just to wind me up. Keeps coming in and going, have you not finished that yet? Because I've never spent this long doing one diamond painting. So, yeah. So, I mean, leave a comment down. If you've got to the end of the video, leave a comment. What's your opinion on Diamond Art Club and the shipping and customs that seems to be getting charged left, right and centre. It's not been a very happy one today. The customs thing, honestly, the customs has threw me through a right this week. It's yeah, I'm not a happy chocolate button about it. Not with Diamond Art Club. I've not got a problem with Diamond Art Club. Before someone says, oh, but it's not their fault. No, it's not their fault. But that doesn't mean I'm not allowed to be slightly peeved off. I'm allowed to be. Anybody is. If you pay that much money and then you have to pay another £50 unexpectedly when it gets to your front door, not even an email or a letter to say that it's got to be paid first, and then they try and say that you've refused to pay. I didn't refuse to pay, I said you'd have to come back later. Then I think you're allowed to be a little peeved off. Or am I wrong? Is it I should expect the customs and it's my own fault if I order from them? Like I said, won't be ordering for a while. Can't afford it anyway. I've used my last of my points up. But I might do an unboxing of whatever's in there to do it. I don't know. Anyway, thank you for listening to me. If you've got to the end of this video, rant and rave about the confusion I have, and please leave a comment if you have an opinion, even if it's a different opinion to my opinion. I don't mind a healthy debate about stuff, as long as it doesn't get offensive. And so that's me for today. Hopefully I shall be back on soon with a final review, and then after the final review it'll be a kitting down of Wisteria Moon by Josephine Wall from Diamond Painting Deutschland. So thanks for listening, and see you soon. Bye.